sisters and brothers, I have a dream today.
Those bad old days are dead.
She was there for the buses in Montgomery, the hoses in Birmingham, a bridge in Selma, and a preacher from Atlanta who told the people that we shall overcome. Yes, we can.
When Myrtle Avenue Brooklyn Partnership asked me to present an event for their annual Black Art Story Month themed Sankofa, I knew exactly what I would present. Sankofa, taken from the Akan tribe, meaning to go back and fetch, is to know your history in order to go forward knowing yourself. My series entitled Our History, Our Pride, Hindsight is 2020 is just that. A project I began during Black History Month 2015 was an attempt to give sight and relevance to figures in American history who have made contributions to the country. I started posting one figure each month on my personal Facebook page as an antidote to the abundance of bigoted posts and racist comments coming from white people who think Black people have contributed nothing to this country or the world for that matter. It was also an antidote to the abundance of violent posts made by Black youth with iPhones. It was an antidote to videos of police brutality against young Black men and women. It was and is a celebration of Black inventions, activism, talent, and excellence. In over 2 years, I had collected over 750 names from websites I discovered that were created solely to celebrate Black history. After 2 years, I felt, as an artist, there was something else I needed to do, and I began to create portraits of these incredible ancestors. I call them collage sketches because they are collaged and mixed media based on photographs. You can imagine how challenging it is to capture the portrait of someone I'd never seen in person. As I paint these portraits, there is a sense of pride, amazement, and respect that comes over me. I get to know these figures intimately through my brush and paint and medium. When each one is completed, they go on my wall, and to walk into my studio and become surrounded by figures of strength and courage is spiritual. Ancestors living right in my studio. I also include my mom, Carmelite Candy. How can one celebrate Sankofa without including your parents? My mom was and is my greatest inspiration. Tonight, I point out a few of my heroes and heroines. I talk about the process of creating the piece, and I talk about the accomplishments of the subject. I am also joined by actor, poet, storyteller, playwright, Daniel Carlton. With my collages as his backdrop, Daniel weaved his stories in and out and around the faces of the ancestors. Daniel's poetry and storytelling engaged the audience. We were all transformed and transplanted to a different time and place. The response to his questions were funny, yet poignantly relevant to our history and journey in this country. Daniel moved back and forth and almost jumped into our midst with his enthusiasm. He had us all. Once the presentations were over, members of the audience were invited to create their own collages. They were excited and eager to make their works of art. And it was thrilling to hear the stories of their collages, tributes to parents, culture, collages that brought forth stories. Some even came near to tears. Big thanks to Myrtle Avenue Brooklyn Partnership and Mutale Kanyanta, owner of the venue, Locals, and provider of delicious treats.